Facebook ads have completely changed in 2024. Meta has announced some of the biggest changes to the platform yet, and if you don't adapt to these new changes, your ads could go from printing money, sales, and leads to being completely unprofitable. In this video, I'm going to share everything that you need to know about the latest Facebook ads changes in 2024, and then I'm going to show you how to adapt so that you can maximize your total gross revenue. Change number one involves ASC, or Advantage Plus shopping campaigns. Starting soon, you'll be able to define your engaged customers along with your existing customers, and you'll be able to see those within the breakdowns inside of the reporting within your ASC campaigns. Not only that, but you'll also be able to upload those as custom audiences from a CSV file. So you'll be able to see exactly how much ad spend and how much performance is going to each of those customer segments in your business. In other words, top of funnel, middle of funnel, and bottom of funnel. Now these breakdowns are super exciting because for the first time ever, Meta is giving us the power and the information into the black box to see what segments of the audience are specifically being hit and at what time and at what proportion. Now me personally, I'm really eager to see what kind of controls we're gonna get for that engaged customer level, because that could also be like a remarketing type of ad. Maybe rather than doing standard remarketing where we have a bottom of funnel add to cart initiate checkout audience like some people do, instead we have ASC running as remarketing and we're targeting an engaged customer cohort. I'm also interested, as a side note, to see how other people are going to define it. Is there going to be a best practice involved with this? Or is it really just going to be based on your business or what you feel like putting? And also, how does Meta define an engaged customer? Is it going to be those that visited your website within a 14-day period or a 180-day period? Or maybe it's just users that have added to cart and initiated a checkout. Or it could be users that have interacted with your Facebook or Instagram page. We don't know. We just have to wait until they finally release it. Now, if you don't know, in an effort to become the middleman, also known as a payment processor, similar to PayPal or Stripe, Meta introduced a completely new ad technology called Shops that, if you're familiar with TikTok Shops, it functions as that equivalent, except Meta conveniently slides in as the payment processor that takes a small percentage of every transaction. It's already out and live. Users can go to your Instagram profile, they can go to your shop tab, and they can browse your product catalog with an in-app or in-platform native view. Unfortunately, this means that Meta owns your data. You don't really get the same kind of customer data that you would normally get if they went to your website and purchased, but that is typically offset by the additional conversion rate and the additional trust that users have built up with places like Meta and TikTok. You'll also have no customization abilities, or at least very limited customization abilities compared to what you would have on your standard website on Shopify or WooCommerce. This means that you can't really customize your store to feel on brand and build that one-to-one connection with your users. On the flip side, there's no attribution loss, meaning every single purchase is going to be counted correctly and your ad campaigns are going to show 100% accurate data compared to pixel events or conversion API events on your website. And Meta, they're directly incentivized to improve the shop's experience on all fronts because they're the middleman that's making a ton of money for those payment processor fees. So they want it to convert at a higher rate, and they also want to boost AOV so that advertisers spend more money there, but they also want to make sure that the user experience is good so that their users stay on the platform. That's why in 2024, there will be several key introductions to the shop functionality on Meta. Number one is going to be additional reporting capabilities and functionality. And you know, if you've run ASC or Advantage Plus shopping campaigns before, they do not compare to standard ad uploads with the reporting capabilities. And so it'll be really nice to see what's added, what's changed, and how user-friendly it is to view all your data. Number two is cross-sells and upsells. Essentially, this would make it easier to increase your average order value, and it would also also incentivize businesses that have sales funnels rather than direct websites to spend more money on their shop placements, because if you have an average AOV that is a lot larger than what it is normally, then that's a great incentive to try and test some of your ad spend there, whereas previously it was limited to a single product purchase. Number 3 is going to be additional options within the product page. So this could basically mean customization, although I don't have any details to share on exactly what that might be. And then lastly, number 4, improved integrations with platforms like Shopify and WooCommerce. So there's more of a seamless integration with choosing your product catalog and then putting it directly on the shops. It's also going to be opened up to many different industries like supplements and info products. Change number 3, it's going to be a quick one. It involves your Advantage Plus catalog and ad creative optimizations. If you head into Ads Manager at the ad level and you use standard ad uploads, you'll notice the option Advantage Plus Creative, and you can click edit and choose all of the pre-selected options that improve your ad creative's visibility within placements. Meta says that choosing these options can reduce your cost per acquisition by anywhere from 3 to 6%. And right now it does things like adding gradients to the top and bottom of your image if it's a 1:1 aspect ratio and it's on story placements. It'll also add the headline as a piece of text at the top of your screen in the ad placement. But the change I'm talking about is going to be really interesting to see, because it'll be able to take 4:5 and 1:1 videos, and it will automatically create a 9:16 version that works and is optimized for story and reel placements, which is perfect for building a fully functional sales process on Meta, because while story and reel placements typically don't have the highest conversion rates and they don't have the lowest customer acquisition cost, they do feed new users from a top of funnel perspective throughout the rest of your placements, where feed typically captures it and converts it. And so finding ways to optimize those story and reel placements is going to be key to optimize your entire funnel on Meta. Now, lastly, a quick note on Advantage Plus catalog ads. Now you're going to be able to have catalog ads inside the ASC campaign with custom reporting and custom breakdowns, similar to what we just spoke about with the engaged customers segment. So no longer do you have to run single image or video. You can try catalog ads in ASC as well. Change number 4, reminder ads. It's perfect for businesses that have a cohort or a masterclass or a webinar where they have a period of time where users sign up, and then on the date, you can actually run ads that tell users to sign up or to sign in a specific time window. You can give 24-hour reminders, you can do 7-day reminders, you can do 30-minute reminders, and they show up directly on feed placements, and they also show up directly in the Instagram DMs. Yes, you'll get a DM on your Instagram account with a notification that says, hey, your event is starting in 15 minutes, or your event is starting in the next hour. It's incredible. You can have a static image or a video creative that has built-in reminders. So maybe you want to publish a set of videos with 3 days left on your webinar before it goes live. You can publish a set of videos and have reminder ads turned on so that users see a countdown or timer on that ad so that they can go and create that urgency and create that scarcity and sign up. Change number 5, continued removal of detailed targeting restrictions, also known as interest groups. A few years ago, Meta actually had audience insights as a special tab within Business Manager, and I know some of you out there listening know what I'm talking about, but for you young bucks out there, it was just such an incredible tool. You were able to see custom breakdowns from those that have purchased from your business and those that have viewed your ad by household income level. You were able to see specific occupation data. You were also able to see location and geographical data that isn't available these days in ads reporting. Now, to me, as an advertiser on the outside looking in, this further confirms the 100% all-in buy-in to broad targeting, where you have no restrictions on who can view your ad aside from maybe a past purchase or an email list exclusion. A couple years ago, interest groups were the way to test Facebook ads, and I know there were a ton of YouTube videos and a ton of gurus saying, oh, here's my new interest testing strategy. You put it at $5 a day, you select 5 interests, and you let them run for 3 days, and then you choose the best one. I know what that world looked like, and I've seen the transition transitioned from that period of time to now, where interest groups are a completely useless and ancient piece of technology. Over the years, machine learning has completely triumphed over these detailed targeting restrictions, and you have to think, why would Meta be removing these options if they were making so much money for their advertisers? It's almost like they have something that does better in every situation. What is one of their business objectives? It's to make us advertisers money so that we keep spending more money and giving it to them for their ads and their inventory. It's almost like they know that advertisers make more money long term when they're not paying additional resources to exclude qualified users from viewing their ads. With these changes in mind, how do you actually run profitable Facebook ads? Click this video up here to learn the new way to run Facebook ads in 2024. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers. How creepy did that look? I don't know. I guess we'll find out.